Hello, crypto boys and ghouls, and welcome back to the channel, Tales from the Cryptmancer, where we feature content on play and earn games on the blockchain, such as Splinterlands. And in today's video, I wanted to share a clip from a recent Twitch stream where we walked through an example of Tier 3 SPS Brawl rewards. And it's really an example of why you need to be in a guild and be brawling, not only now, but in the future, and why it's definitely important for those looking to continue to grow their SPS staked bag, as well as assets in Splinterlands. And before we hop into the clip, I just want to note that we do have available guild spots in our guild YGG Syndicate. So if you're looking for a guild to brawl in, feel free to drop your IGN in the video description below, and we'll reach out to you and see about getting you a spot. And if you haven't already done so, definitely follow us on Twitch so you can join us for some of these conversations in the future, as well as Twitter and here on YouTube if this type of content is of interest to you. Until next time, keep stacking those stats. All right. SPS governance proposal, adding SPS rewards for Guild Brawls. Icy flow with the question. Let's talk about it. Here's our guild here, which is YGG Dragons. We are a tier 3 guild. So let's show that. So if we go to our buildings and we go to our arena, see we're a level 5 arena with a tier 3. We have 18 frays available. Let's go into the brawl here. Let's take a look at where we're at. So there's 10 guilds in this brawl. Let's do the math here based on the governance proposal. In tier 3, because there's nobody in tier 4 right now. If we look at the data here, they show that there's 30 guilds in tier 3. So that means there's 3 total brawls of 10 guilds each, and there's no one yet in tier 4. So what it means is when this proposal gets approved and goes live, which I'm guessing it will, this 102,000 SPS and this 123,000 SPS, unless some guilds move up into tier 4, this is just going to go back to the DAO. It's going to go into the DAO's treasury for each brawl that doesn't have a tier 4 or tier 5 participant. But this 82,191.78 is going to be divided per brawl cycle. So let me switch over. So you can see the handy dandy calculator. So if this is the per brawl cycle reward, and there's 3 brawls in tier 3, that means each brawl is going to split 27,397 SPS per brawl. So if we look at this brawl, which I know is not complete, but let's just take a look at it. It ends in 6 hours. Let's add up all the points here for the brawl points. 237 plus 213 plus 198 plus 153 plus 138 plus 129 plus 123 plus 114 plus 105 plus 102. So that's the total amount of basically points that have been earned in this brawl. And they're going to divide up the SPS based on the percentage of points that you've earned out of the total points with no bonuses. Right now in the brawl, YGG Dragons is in last place. So we have 102 basically points here out of 1512. So our percentage right now of getting last place in a tier 3 Brawl is 6.7%. So what we would get, rewards were given out for this Brawl, would be 1,848 SPS for winning, or not even winning, for getting last place in this Brawl. And it's going to be divided up by all participants in the Brawls. We have a maximum of 18 participants in our phrase. And it looks like we have 4 players that haven't entered teams. So that means 14 guild members would be eligible to split this SPS prize. So each member of this last place tier 3 Brawl would get 132 SPS for this one Brawl. Now the Brawl cycle, I think, is roughly every 5 days a new Brawl happens. So it's roughly six Brawls a month. So if you got last place in a tier 3 guild every time you battled, not even first place, but last place, you're going to get an extra 792, roughly, SPS per month from Brawl rewards in tier 3. And let's say SPS is worth 6 cents, roughly. That's an extra $47.52 a month in earnings for playing Splinterlands if you're in a top guild, meaning you're in a tier 3 guild today. So yeah, SPS Brawls is going to pay to be in a guild, whether you're in tier 3 or tier 2. It's going to be worth your while to not only be in a good guild, but also get your guild climbing as fast as possible to the highest tiers that you can obtain.